They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, nigga, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on.
Oh, that's that Vita hitting right now, huh?
Oh yeah, but
I'm here for you, Dre. Let it all out.
Let me just get to the docket.
Let it all out.
Shit, we ain't even start the show yet.
No, this is hey, yo, welcome to Unrestricted.
Whoops.
Yo, this is just a foreplay, bro.
That's funny.
I didn't even know we were doing a podcast. I thought we were just hanging out today.
Your boy acted suspect.
I didn't even know.
You know what's so
Wait,
funny?
these are microphones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
stupid.
it's funny that we just started talking and shit. I forgot. I do this thing on my show where I have a keyword and nobody said it yet, so good thing.
I'm going to pull up what you text me. I'm not being rude.
If anybody
I'm gonna do this.
says this word right here, YouTube gang, you see the word right here. Boom. If anybody says this word, meaning Bangarang or Erock, I'll be donating some money to the Road Home, which is a cause that I truly love. I love the Road Home. They do a lot for our community. So I won't tell you guys what the word is, but if it comes up in casual conversation, it hasn't yet, but if it does, then I'll make a big fuss.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it pause?
No, it's not. I said that when he was
Yeah,
deep throating
right.
the icy hot. Icy pop.
Icy hot. Stupid.
My man was going crazy on the glizzy.
Have you noticed in Otter
glizzy
Pops they
god.
don't use food coloring and food dye anymore? It's only the color of the fruit.
Really?
I've never noticed.
I didn't notice
Yeah.
that. Damn, you just shop at a Whole Foods, huh?
Nah, it's Costco.
Oh, okay. Damn. I went to Costco not too long ago.
Whole Foods is a ripoff.
It is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I only went there for the naked drinks, and I was like, I can get this at Smith's?
Compare their prices, man. This is absurd. Stupid.
They do got the big Franks, the big all beef Franks. Those be hitting on the grill.
I bet they do, huh?
Oh, yes.
Glizzy God.
So, guys, I do this thing. It's a trivia question, right? You guys are gonna be going against each other for bragging rights, okay?
Sure.
This is called throw back, throw down.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
And now it's time for Throwback Throwdown.
I should have known Trey was going to be so prepared.
I know. He knows we're the least prepared people.
Now, here's the thing. You have to. I'm gonna say the question, but you have to wait until I say go to answer. If you don't wait until I say go, disqualified.
Okay.
All right. Here's your first question. And you got to tell me who this celebrity is. All right.
Oh,
That's the
man.
whole thing. Okay.
I'm terrible at trivia. Here we go.
This American actor turns 49 today, and is probably clapping J-Lo's cheeks right now. Go.
Alex Rodriguez?
You didn't wait for me to say go.
Shit.
Ben Affleck.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Ben Affleck.
Thank you, babe.
He turned 49.
She keeps seeing on. She is the tabloid watcher, and I'll say some shit that's 2 months old, and she'll be like, "Where the fuck you been?" So yeah, I'm good at this kind of trivia. If it's TMZ related,
I got it.
but I'm gonna be real. These 4 months, I have not given a fuck about news. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised that was. I'm glad that was a question.
Shout out to Batman. All right. Okay. You're down right now. You got to get this one. All right.
What happens if I lose?
You get Gatorade in the face. I don't know. No. You just lose.
Okay.
He gets all the bragging rights. He's gonna be able to go on Twitter and be like, yeah,
Beat his ass.
yeah, beat Bangarang's ass. Pause. All right.
No pause.
This Chicago rapper is considered one of the pioneers of Chicago drill rap and turns 26 today. Who is he? Go.
G Herbo. How many guesses I get?
Keep going.
Chief Keef.
Bingo. 26 today.
I thought he was older than that.
Right? Does it feel like Chief Keef should be 32?
Yeah. So if right, Sosa should definitely be 32. What the fuck?
We're tied up 1-1 right now.
This is a social experiment, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
bridging generations.
This
He's just
is
trying to show how old I am. That's what this is.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, he did
I
get
know.
Ben Affleck. You see that, right? All right.
Yeah.
This is the final.
Nintendo.
Atari.
Did you guys see that Drink Champs with Dio that dropped over the weekend? So Nori, like, I love Nori because he's like he's 40. I think he said he was 44 or 46. He's older than me, but I'm not that far away from that. I'm 39, and he used the terminology for video games as Nintendo.
That's not wrong.
And the deal was like the fact that you didn't say Xbox or PlayStation. You know what I mean? You said Nintendo.
We already knew what time it was.
You an old ass motherfucker.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah, video games is Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't think Bangarang would have said Nintendo. I don't think so. Right?
That's
Said
hilarious.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation. You would have said
I might have
PlayStation.
said
I love
PlayStation.
that.
Damn, that is a generational
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I mean.
Because damn.
Yeah, people call video games Nintendo.
Yeah.
My generation.
what is
that was
another-
the original? That was the first. Well, one of the first big ones before, after Atari.
I'm trying to think. I mean, they in the South. I hear. I mean, you're close to the South. Do they consider? You from Kansas City, Missouri, right?
Yes.
Do they consider that the South?
Yeah. And like, in some, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they always
Yeah.
say? Isn't
Yeah.
a Coke? Isn't that soda for everything? Yo, hand me a Coke, even though it's like a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
It's kind of same
You
shit.
know, when I first moved here to
Actually, yeah,
Utah, people
damn.
used pop a lot where I live, but it was also an Orm.
Oh.
But I realized
I've
like
always said
pop has
soda.
kind of gone away now in Utah. I
Really?
don't hear people saying pop anymore.
Dang, hand me a pop.
But a lot of people used to call soda pop, and I thought that was weird.
Yeah, I always
Guy,
said
I was
soda.
like, what? It's like pop.
What the fuck is pop?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your third. This is the tiebreaker. This is the last question. This late great California rapper and entrepreneur told us to hustle and motivate, and would have turned 37 today.
Nipsey Hussle, let's go.
Go.
What is Nipsey Hussle? Who is Nipsey Hussle?
Bangarang wins. Bangarang wins. I didn't listen to directions. My edible kicked in as well. Clearly. I got real sloppy.
he heard California rap. He was like, last time that I checked.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? About to start sea-walking this shit.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, man, for real.
Rest in peace, man. Do you guys remember where you were when you heard the news about Nip?
We was at home.
Yeah.
It was a
I was gonna
Sunday.
say I was at home too.
Yeah. It was in COVID.
Yeah. It was 2009.
Was it 19? I thought it was 20.
No. It was 2019, August. What's today? The 15th, right?
I'm gonna be real. I don't even know when COVID started at this point.
It was March.
That's right.
13th, 2020.
Okay, thanks.
I remember it exactly because I was the only. I was on a flight to Boise, and I was the only motherfucker with a mask on, and people were looking at me sideways.
Wow, big.
Like,
That's crazy.
what the fuck is going on? It was crazy, but anyway.
That's
Now,
wild.
I don't look crazy no more, huh?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
wild.
That reminds me of the
Yeah,
Boondocks.
you'll never forget that shit, huh?
Never, bro.
Yeah.
Remember the Boondocks sketch where he was like,
Missed it. Was it bad? Did they do the thing with the fire hoses?
What do you think, chump?
Damn. What's eating you?
A goddamn German Shepherd. That's what's eating me. Where was you?
I had to go back to the apartment because I forgot my raincoat.
You went to... This nigga went to get a motherfucking raincoat.
I can't believe you.
We all been watching the same news. The police been doing this fire hose thing all week. I just assumed we'd all wear our raincoat.
Damn it, Robert. Who the hell shows up to a march with a raincoat?
Bet you wish you had your raincoat right now.
You son of a bitch.
I bet you wish you had your raincoat right now. he was talking about it. He's like, what's got your ass? He's like, a goddamn German Shepherd. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, something else I want to do with you guys. Let's jump into questions. Some of you have questions. Some of you just don't know. Some of you want to be nosy too, and that's just the way it goes. Okay, this one comes from the Will Wonder podcast. Shout out to the Will Wonder podcast. Love that podcast. That one record you always fall back on when you DJ.
Wow.
Which one records?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Huh. Like that Crutch record that you just can't get rid of, huh?
Maybe it might be a personal song where you're like, yo, I love this damn song right now. I'm playing this regardless.
You know, I don't know if I could pinpoint one at this second, but I will say that I have grown to just personally love playing like funk based, like just funky shit.
Mm.
So you're always gonna catch me leaning on that at one point.
Yeah.
Depends on the night, right? Like sometimes it's an earlier vibe thing for me, because some of it's a lot older, right? Depending on, but that's tough because there's so many, right, Bang? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're even like DJing just a little bit, like the hand raisers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think there's staples, but if there's gonna be one. Shit, go Bang. I don't know.
I've got like
I know.
I've got like 3 actually. Fuck it. Megan Thee Stallion Body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that
Like
will go.
it's crazy because it literally works in every room.
Your edit or original?
Both. But I will play the original. Like I'm a fan. As a DJ and radio has taught me this. Most people just want to hear the original shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Like
Yeah.
like people will get like
Yeah.
if you play too many remixes in
Yeah,
a night, like too many
100%.
twerk or trap or
Yeah.
house remixes, people will get pissed.
I personally don't like that.
yeah.
Like the only times I create stuff like that is because that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did Illest Edits Volume 1 and 2, and you could check it on my YouTube. Those were just passion, personal reasons for doing that. It wasn't. I don't play in a room like that. You know what I mean? Like to your point, like DJs who are listening, don't feel like it always has to be an original. Has
Yeah.
so much power, and also too, just like on a musical nerd level, like that's when you love the song, like, and it's like if you love that producer, you love that production, like let that breathe sometimes.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Body though, you're right, man. I it's always requested.
We had a dude that used to call the station all the time. I want to hear
He
that
would sing
song.
it. He would sing it to us.
Bada, 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 bada. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was dope. Lee, that was his name. Lee was dope. Did you have one, dude?
Oh, so let me think about so I DJ mostly at RSL these days. So, I always play Bebot by Black Eyed Peas.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's
Filipino.
yeah.
Filipino. Yeah,
It kind of
it's my
like
joint.
goes with my shit.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I mean?
that first break.
Yeah.
Doom, doom,
Plus, it's that's what I mean.
doom,
Like the
doom.
beat is just fire. It's 105. It's right in the middle. It's in the pocket. It's energetic, but not like face ripping. And the very first thing you hear is Filipino. So I juggle that, and that's just part of my set. That's like
Yeah.
something I always incorporate it every set.
But you always do this super dope thing with Pastor Cavassier.
Thank you.
You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that is when I.
You know what I'm
always
saying?
lay
Where
it
you're
on.
like, don't this shit. Bro,
That's exactly what I do.
because I've practiced it and can't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, cheers to that.
I'm
for
just
real.
saying, like, fuck it. Like,
Oh man, that's so cool, man. I'm blushing over here.
it's true.
No,
though.
that's dope. That's dope because he's right. Like he's reminding me the things that I do. He's right. That is
Like-
one I always will do.
I'm not.
Because-
Can I tell you one that I tried that he does? The RSL cut.
Oh,
the whole chant.
the believe.
Yeah.
The believe breakdown.
Yeah, it's so ill, man.
Was that one take? That was one take, wasn't it?
Oh, when I did it in the stadium. Oh hell no, that was not one thing.
You did that live in the stadium?
Yeah, I made a video for that.
Oh yeah, the one where you're on the field.
Yeah.
that's ill.
And that was right before the pandemic because I was like announcing that I was going to become full time there. So that's when I started full time as their DJ. There you go. That's the answer. Because then the season got canceled early because of the pandemic.
You know the dude that created that
Yeah,
song?
you're right. That is Pascal right now. This one.
That is
There's my
dope,
answer,
right?
Will.
Okay, pass the cat.
There it
Dope,
is.
right? I'm telling you, that shit is
There-
fire,
thanks,
bro.
man.
Okay, another one for.
It's fire.
I told Wonder, I said, man, leave some questions for when they come on your podcast. But he sent in some. If you could DJ on a tour for any act, who would it be?
Wanna go first.
Ooh, who would it be? If I were to go on tour with any act, I've got a few. I've got a few.
That's serious.
Young Jeezy, or Jeezy, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's just like a nostalgia artist for me.
It's
like
personal for you.
Like it's personal. Like
Yep.
literally my favorite rapper of all time. Like all his mixtapes, I got them somewhere. Like that would just be like a nostalgia one. But then like Damn. I think Tyga would be fun.
Yeah. I see what Sour Milk is doing.
Like that, I think that would be fun just because like that man has made like so many just club hits the past like 3 to 4 years. Like Tyga has low key kind of like ran the clubs and people don't talk about it.
No.
But a lot of his shit
hits.
goes off. Like
you could tell where his inspiration comes from.
Yeah, bro. Like he doesn't like I can't remember the last time he's put out an album, but like he just puts out these projects. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll just every like year you will consistently get at least 1 or 2 fire tracks from Tyga.
Yeah, you're right.
And then Chris Breezy.
Oh yeah,
Chris Brown, bro. The energy at a Chris like this man is on tour right now. Yeah. But to be his DJ,
so many, and just to go through them and to get creative with them.
Yeah, like imagine being able to sit down with Chris Brown and then go through like, yo, we're gonna go into this and then it is, and he's like, all right, bet. And then like that collaboration must be crazy. Like putting together a show with Chris Brown would be like. That would be like that. I would definitely not. Y'all would hear about that shit every single day till I died.
That's a solid lineup as far as artists that you would want to do it with.
Yeah.
What about you, E?
Kanye.
Oh
shit. Because
damn, yeah.
I think just the library is insane.
Damn.
And the creativity you can create out of that, and I think like the collaborative effort, because we've seen it from him.
Yeah.
One of my favorite DJs of all time, well, 2 of them actually, Craze and A-Track used to be his tour DJs. And he used to give them time to do routines because he knew. That's how A-Track became his DJ, was because I think it was in Europe or something. A-Track was doing like a some kind of thing with Vestax or somebody, or Rain or somebody back in the day. This was back when like he was still making like turntable-ish shit. He was not, no fool's gold, nothing yet. Wow. And he was doing routines in a store, like a record shop, like a known record shop out there. And Ye stopped by, heard him, and then was like, yo, you should be my DJ and come on tour with me. And then A-Track, you know, grew from that, started to get too busy for it, and then handed the reins over to Craze, and Craze did it. And those 2 alone are like my top 5 DJs of all time that have inspired me this whole time. So to be in that, you know, to be part of that roster, I guess, in a way, right?
I literally just got chills.
That'd be dope. That'd be way dope.
I always think about his Slaves routine. Just incredible.
Yeah, Craze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Ill. Okay. Next question comes from Will. Compare your DJ style to an athlete. It's a great question.
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna say 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say Brett Favre, because he was my favorite NFL quarterback before Pat Mahomes. And the reason why I say both these, those are like my 2. And the reason why I say that is because they're both super unorthodox players. And I feel like I'm an unorthodox DJ. Sometimes when I mix, I'll like just cut shit in on the one, just because like I'll watch DJs from like I'm a nerd about this shit, bro. Like sometimes I'll go to Vegas by myself and just watch DJs, just watch how they play. You know what I'm saying? And like I'll listen and I'll watch mixes, but like I like how some DJs just cut shit in on the one, you know. I like how like West Coast DJs primarily mix, you know. I also like EDM. Like a lot of people know, like I love house music and I love trap music, and like
I feel like a lot of your edits are inspired.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. So like I'm like I try to like just Frankenstein my shit and just put my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like how those guys played, how Brett Favre played quarterback and how Pat Mahomes played, they're just fuck it. We just throw it. Somebody down there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna score. We're gonna win. Like we just figured this. I like to figure the night out as I go.
Yeah.
And like whether that's just like, you know what I'm saying, playing like a more like East Coast style set where I'm just dropping records, you know what I'm saying, just mixing them in on the one and just keeping that shit going, because like if it's done right, like there are some people who drop records on the one and it's trash.
Oh yeah.
But like
needle dropping is an art.
But there are some DJs that like they just drop that shit like at the right point. It's fucking like it's almost better than mixing clean. The mixing, like, you know what I'm saying, like beat matching. It's almost better than beat matching, because like the energy is just like it
creates a different kind of moment.
Yeah.
It's a variance.
Yeah.
But it's like the part in All I Do Is Win.
Yeah.
For just a regular person who's into music, when it's, put your hands up and there's silence.
Yeah.
And then it comes back.
Yeah.
That's that energy.
Yeah.
He's talking about.
Hey, Dre, would you calm down for a moment and just let me talk? Just at this point, you're just rambling. All right. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Will Wonder, and I have a podcast called The Will Wonder Pod. I know, super original name, but I promise you'll love it. We talk sports, we talk music, and generally have some really interesting interviews with people that are doing some really cool things. So make sure you check it out wherever you get your podcast. Once again, that is the Will Wonder Pod. All right, Dre, go on about your business, whatever the fuck you were talking about.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hoss.
And this is host Beefy.
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
Exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
Hey, yo, you're probably listening to the Unrestricted Podcast with Dre Rocka.
We are?
No, they are.
Yeah, oh, right.
Oh, wow.
And I'm the real Ruby. You can catch me and Fonzie and
the Funk.
G Daddy Funk on Lake Talk 801 podcast.
Yeah, but I think you have to come in more smoother, more funnier. Yeah, they could catch us on the Lake Talk 801 podcast.
Yeah, y'all can catch us on the Lake Talk 801.
Yeah, and be like, and yeah, man, hey, and they could catch people like me, the real Ruby, and people like you, Fonzie, and people like him, G Daddy Funk,
wow,
on
that's
the
a
Lake
lot
Talk
of people.
801. Who cares?
What did he say?
Huh?
I didn't hear him.
I don't know, but this probably should be the ad.
Are these on?
Catch a new episode every Monday on all streaming platforms. The Lake Talk 801. Tune in now.
Yeah,
And they say that.
Yeah, and it's just like for me, like hearing Swag surfing on the one.
Yeah.
Like when you hit a like you already know what the fuck is coming. You know what I'm saying? But Be Faithful, that's another record. Like like you hear that shit coming in, you know what's coming. But then when you're mixing R&B, sometimes it's not good to mix R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the one. Like you could do it. Like there are certain songs you could do, but for the most part, like when I play R&B, I like to like weed that shit in and out. You know what I'm saying? So like I would definitely say those two.
I like that take.
They're like
Brett Favre and Pat Mahomes?
Yeah, that's how I would relate my DJing style too.
What about you, E?
O.J. Simpson.
Because I killed
like
guillotine.
that shit.
You guys know what I'm thinking this whole time. Like, who's a fucking athlete today?
Who played for the Oakland A's in '92?
So I'm gonna need your guys' help. All right. I guess my answer is whatever athlete today who still like treats this thing as more of like it's still like how do I say it out loud? It's like one of these answers where like I can't even form the words.
You're like a Steph Curry. You just finesse with that shit.
No, that's
you just finesse with that shit. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, I was gonna say Shaq.
You guys are crazy.
I was gonna say Diesel because you got championships. You respect the craft.
Yes.
And you also look out for others. You give other people championships.
Thanks, man.
So that's what I mean, and it could coincide with Steph too.
I think also to elaborate on the style aspect of it. I like to I really am happiest when, the reason why I said RSL is such a great thing for me as a DJ is because I know that there's all different walks of life walking in that building. So I make it a challenge for myself, right? And I realize that like I love all types of music like Bangarang, right? I don't just love one genre.
You're like a
I grew up in a very musical household with all different types of music, from even early Johnny B. Good 50s type vinyl in the house to the 70s, 80s to 90s. Like, so I like diversifying my sets. I'm not afraid to go in and out of different eras, even all the way back, right?
Yeah.
And all the way forward. And but also, a compliment I got the other day on TikTok. And by the way, I think it's so beautiful the way the internet's helping DJ culture discover other DJs and meet other DJs. I'm actually working on my first like collaboration with a guy who's really big on TikTok, a DJ. I don't want to spoil the surprise right now, but he found my video through one of my TikToks that blew up, and he's dope. Like, he's got skills, and he was like, "Yo, we should do a video together. Like, let's do." And we're gonna do like a reel and a TikTok of like how to like collaborate with another DJ on the internet or something like that, right? Like that's kind of the concept. And it's gonna be like very hand skilled oriented. We're gonna do like a routine together in tandem in different videos, spliced together. I love that. I just want to say, like, I love the fact that like the internet is opening those doors, because that's the other side of it. My style also right now today is being inspired by. I'm not just DJing for the check. I'm not just DJing for this set of goals. It's like a creative outlet. It always has been a creative outlet for me. So whether it's in the hotel, right, turning my vacation into an opportunity to do on-location DJ content, to having a place where I can jump in and out of styles and know that like it's appreciated because there's all different walks of life walking in and out of that stadium. That's how I would describe it. So if there's an athlete like that, I don't know.
I think any one of those, Flash, Shaq Diesel, Steph Curry, like it's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, but yeah, going back to that, another DJ commented on one of my videos and was like, he said what I've been always thinking this whole time about when I rewatch the stuff I put out. Right. So I'm hypercritical about shit. I've been honest with you guys. That's been a big reason why I don't release shit until now, because I'm very motivated now and I've let that go of like over analyzing my own shit. But a guy was like, "Hey man," something along the lines of like, I like your style because you make it musical. Like, your routines, your cuts are musical. They're not the flashiest cuts in the world. Full disclosure, like I can't even double click. Like, there's certain techniques, like I get so much credit for those things, but at the end of the day, it's like I do a certain set of things very cleanly, and I know that, and I'm proud of that. But like, that's also part of my style, is like, it's a little different. Like if I stood next to, shout out to like a Bo York, right? Who's like so technically like amazing. And he makes me look amateur when we stand next to each other and we cut together, right? And I say that out of love. Shout out, Bo York. I just want to say that out loud. Like that's also part of my style, is like it's more of a musical take on a mixture between radio-inspired DJing, club-inspired DJing, nerdy scratching DJing. It's a mishmash of all that, and I just like the musical aspect because I love music.
Yeah.
That's it. Period.
I knew that when he makes Paper Planes and Black Rob.
Yeah.
I was like, oh damn, okay, we here at the dealership. He's going crazy right now. It was ill. Another thing that I loved was when you I'm still learning TikTok. Is it Stitch Duet with the beat maker, the young lady?
Yeah.
That was ill.
Thanks.
So dope.
Yeah, that was wild too, figuring that out, like how to plug that in your mixer so you can hear it.
Yeah.
Like if you look in it, my headphones are all like tangled up. Like it's such a fucking like just random idea I had of like trying to do it. But that's like something cool that I discovered too, like getting into TikTok for, I know it sounds stupid because it's been around forever, but I'm like still discovering how to use it. And that was my first time stitching. So thanks, man. Yeah. There's
Really
so
good
many
job.
talented like producers who just like do that, and they're like duet this. Like DJs, you should jump in there and just put up shit like that.
I love there's so many other different duets too. Like there's a dude who's like, you think you can do a voiceover acting?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like read this script. I'm this part, you're this part. I'm like, holy shit, this is happening right here on your phone. You can do this. And you can be, somebody can find you. And next thing you know, you're out of this atmosphere, going. Neighborhood Hove, this is my man Javi from
what up, Javi?
The Beans and Rice podcast. He says, what has BLM, I'm assuming that's Black Lives Matter, as an organization done, and why does nobody talk about it?
That's a random question.
Yeah, that was really random.
Very random. What has BLM as an organization done, and why does nobody talk about it?
Are nobody talking about it?
Yeah,
I feel like there was a height in what BLM was being talked about.
Mhm.
I think there's still a lot of height in injustice that's being talked about. Not necessarily just BLM, but I feel like as a community, it has been being talked about. I also understand that a lot of it has died down as far as on social media.
it definitely has for sure. I feel like I'm not seeing as much.
That's real.
Just on social media though.
Yeah.
But I feel it. I hear conversations. Jamie Duckworth, Ray Duckworth, one of my really good friends, she's very much engaged in these conversations, not necessarily against injustice and like police brutality, but these conversations are being had with education too.
Yeah.
Right? Big conversation right now, not necessarily directed towards BLM, but a big conversation right now is our homeless population. Like there's a Utah Stories just released an article and a podcast related to 62 murders that have happened, I believe, in the last 6 months in our homeless community. They're calling it a serial killer within that community right now.
Oh man.
And nobody knows about it.
I didn't hear about that. Yeah.
Right? But I feel like there are these stories and these type of conversations happening. Specific to BLM, maybe not in your face, but they are still happening.
I just want to say, and this is all my just speculation, right? And I can only speak about my own personal feelings and how I'm moving and shaking. And yeah, I mean, I could be full disclosure honest. Like, there was a time where I was much more outward online and things like that about how I felt at the time as things were happening in real time. And it is in no way a takeaway of me caring or anything, but I've become more private with a lot of my opinions over the past year or so. And that's just my own growth in my own way. You know, I don't know if that was the question he was asking, but like maybe like if the question was, why aren't you, right? If that's what you think, it's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't participate. I just don't feel like I have to share every opinion I have online anymore. That's me personally. And I think some people are like that.
Yeah.
I think some people have just grown from one phase of their life or one phase of how they project, how they show, you know, not to take away from support, right? Like there are plenty of people doing amazing things to support organizations and to fight causes without putting it online or talking about it.
Facts.
So I just want to like recognize that. You know what I mean? So, some of my closest friends and mentors I look up to that are in different tax brackets than I've ever seen in my whole life. The shit they do and they don't post it and they don't talk about, but I see it because once in a while I'll DJ a gala and I'll see them open their wallets to fucking causes, right? That really fucking help people.
Yeah.
I just want to recognize that at the table.
One thing that always bugged me was people telling me how I should support.
That part.
You know what I mean?
That part.
Like you're going to tell me about being a black man or a person of color in America. You're going to tell me about my experience. I live it.
That part.
24/7.
That part, bro.
Like what I choose to show you is a different thing.
Yeah.
Like that always irked me.
Yeah.
Okay. Will Wonder came up with another one. Favorite era in hip hop.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna ask you guys a similar question because I was on the way and I've just been kind of randomly going through playlists online and stuff, and I was shuffling a Jay-Z like essentials playlist, right? And I was like, I wanted to ask y'all because I know each one of us has a passion for Jay-Z and his legacy, and I was gonna ask that similar question, like what era of Jay-Z is your favorite? And mine is probably like Just Blaze era.
Okay.
Just musically for me personally, at the time of my life, how old I was, what it meant to me, it was just the time. You know what I mean? And just the music that was being created. It's just like personally, like I loved once again the soulful funk, like infused shit, and that was kind of the stuff he was doing.
Blaze was just that dude too, man. Like man,
Just Blaze?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
For me, it was definitely this era right here. Let's see if it's gonna play. It might not play for us. Oh, it's not gonna play. Now it's gonna be difficult. But for me, it's the Black Album era.
Yeah.
The Black Album era was.
I can't be mad at you for that.
My favorite. That's my favorite album from Jay-Z. It was at a time where I feel like he felt underappreciated. And I feel like there are times in our own careers where we like, maybe we feel maybe early in our careers where we feel like we're overlooked, or we feel like we're not getting opportunities that we've grinded for forever, right? And when I listen to Jay-Z, when he says they never really miss you till you're dead or you're gone. So on that note, I'm leaving after the song. Like, that's like, when I say people speaking up on Twitter about U92 no longer being here, it's like,
yeah, actually,
it hits home. You know what I mean?
That's real.
It hits different.
Yeah.
So for me, the Black Album, for sure. That era.
And you don't gotta answer it. I was just like, literally, I was thinking that all the way, so I thought that question was very intriguing. But go, if we want to answer his question.
The 2000
too.
50 Cent era,
Yeah.
like that 2000, 2005 era.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah. Going back to yours, it was Blueprint 3 era for me, because I was in such like a trend. Like, that album sticks out because I had just got my first car.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and like it had a CD player. And that was the only CD I had.
That's dope.
I had that and a Journey CD. So I just
I love
like
that.
flip. But nah, that Blueprint 3 era. But for me, like, to answer your question, Dre,
It was Will Wonder's question, by the way.
Oh, Will's
favorite
question.
era in hip hop.
That 2008 between 2015 and 16, because that was like Jay-Z Watch the Throne era, but like that was later.
Yeah.
But then like that was when you really started to seeing. I didn't know what EDM music was, but I remember being in one of my best friend's cars, and like a G6 came on the radio. It's like 09, you know what I'm saying? But then Swag Surfing would be like there's so much good music came out between, like, we'll even say 07, really, between like 07 and 2017.
Yeah.
Like, the South was popping. Houston, everybody, you had Paul Wall and all of them, like, coming out of Houston.
Yeah.
Atlanta obviously I feel like Atlanta was really starting to like make that, like, we are the hub of hip hop now, like kind of taking that throne from like the East and West Coast.
Atlanta tore down some doors.
Yeah, you had the T.I. trap music album, Young Jocks. Like,
yeah, but think about it, even today, they still can't miss.
Yeah, still can't miss in the club. And then like
Come on now.
In the 10s, you had like, that's when Big Sean, like Wale, Waka Flocka, like,
That's why even New York admitted until, like some of the cats now that are the new household names of New York.
Yeah.
There was a dry spell.
Bro, yeah, who's coming out of New York?
Because the South was doing it.
Yeah, just crushing it.
And still, to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till this day.
To this day.
It's hard for me because so I think I want to say it's hard because just like you were saying, like, I love the eras for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I'm like just an old head who wants to stay. Like, we all know those people. We all got those homies.
Oh, yeah.
That just like, and that's okay too. Like, that's all right. Like, I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying, I think in our line of work, we've seen certain people not accept newer generations after a certain era just because that's what they love. And I respect that. So I don't want to come off when I say my answer that this is the only era I really, really love, because it's not true. I love them all.
Oh, yeah.
So it's hard for me to answer this. But I will say, I was exposed to a lot of music in the 80s because I was born in 83. And then the early 90s, it was still a lot of different genres, but including hip hop. My oldest sister, who's 10 years older than me, she was into hip hop when she was in high school. So if I'd get in her car, I would hear Pac, I would hear Cube, I would hear a lot of West Coast shit. You got to remember too, radio in those days really supported their region, right? And so those meant a lot. But to me, something that sticks out for me personally with hip hop specifically is my education into hip hop, more hip hop than just what I was hearing on the radio or seeing on MTV or BET, whatever. Starting to educate myself on what really taught me about hip hop first was skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got into skateboarding, I was going into 6th grade, and I skateboarded all the way through high school. It was my love. It was something that, it was my passion besides music. And it also kept me out of certain trouble and shit like that. So I'm always going to be thankful for the fact that back then there were these videos called 411 Video Magazine. You'll go to skate shops only to go buy these videotapes, right? And they were like skate teams, shops that sponsor skaters. They would basically go market to market, film the Up Next dudes, OGs, different cities, right? And do skate parts. And these parts, 9 out of 10 times during that 90s era, which was, I would say I was skating between like 95 and 2000, something like that. They were putting in the Tribe Called Quests of the world into those video parts.
Nice.
They were putting in, you know, like shit that I didn't know about, East Coast hip hop, like real like shit where it came from, right? Like
like
my real hip hop education started there. After I'd already learned about other hip hop. So I think that's always going to be a special place in my heart. The 90s era, because of that, you know, it was in those videos. I would wait for the credits, write it down. You know what I mean? Like, who was that?
Yeah.
Go to the record shops, Rasputin, Amoeba, Tower Records, all these, you know, spots in the Bay where I would go and dig for their music and then learn about them. So
we had a place called Copeland's. I don't know if did you guys have Copeland's?
Sounds super familiar.
So we had a place in Portland called Copeland's, and Copeland's you could make your own deck. You can buy a blank deck. You buy the trucks. You buy the everything, grip everything. And Copeland's, they actually had a record side a music side where you can actually get music, and that's when I found Doom. That's when I found Common. Right, I found Mos Def, Black Star. I remember seeing the yellow, green Black Star album with 1, 2, 3, Mos Def and top from the skate shop. So the balance between skating and hip hop, it's always
they went hand in hand, especially in that era, like because skateboarding also, I mean, now is one of the most mainstream, biggest industries ever.
It's in the Olympics now, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And just think about like the progression of like sponsorships, like real brand deals, right? Like
Paul
Nike.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And so back then, it was just as underground as hip hop was. So those kids were into that shit. You know what I mean? It was like there was a collaboration. You know, there was really like this connection between the underground hip hop movement and underground skateboarding, because that's what street skating started as. And I was fortunate enough to be a kid in that. And like, you know, a lot of my hero skaters, even to this day, came from that area I grew up in and were on those tapes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I'll say that.
A lot of them were graph artists too.
Yeah.
So they were out there hitting the signs and stuff, and then going back to the skate park or hitting up the skate park. Do you think so? When Tony Hawk's Pro Skater came out, obviously there was hip hop. Deltron was on that thing.
Yeah.
Do you think Tony Hawk's overlooked in hip hop?
I would never coordinate the two together, if I'm being honest.
Right.
But I was never in the culture like that. So,
but I'm gonna be real too. Like I don't think Tony Hawk ever came out as like a big hip hop head.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, but you look at his.
But I think it was driven by the. But let's be fair. Like the game featured all the skaters at the time.
Kareem Campbell.
So that's why, right? It was. I'm sure. Even though it's his name on the cover, I guarantee you he's so about that shit because he is one of the pioneers of this shit.
Definitely.
He was open to all that, and he was staying up. He was in those videos, like you said. So, like, of course he would see that, like, yo, hip-hop is a big part of this culture. Of course it's going to be in the game, right? Like, whether he's into it or not, I don't know.
I would love somebody. We need somebody like, I don't know who, but we need to put Tony Hawk up there. He hasn't been. There's no like racist allegations, right?
No.
Yeah, I stand with Tony Hawk.
Stupid.
I gotta double check that. Okay, let's see. This is our last question. This is from G Daddy Funk from the Lake Talk 801. Shout out.
Hey.
What is your favorite? Oh, has already been asked.
This right here.
Yeah, exactly that. Invite him to the podcast already. He's not scary. You know what's funny is that they asked the same question. Literally back to back the same question.
Oh, really?
Different people though. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So I think that kind of answers questions. So now I want to do a new segment. This is a segment that I created. It's called It's On Me.
You want a shot? Hey, yo, Ariana Grande, what's up, mama? I'll come to Coney Island, take a spin on the cyclone.
What are you looking for in the perfect female?
She's gotta be perfect. Come on, perfect personality, pretty, but a fat ass too, respectfully. Where we at? Oh, you wanna know where I'm at? We outside!
Okay. My man Bangarang, he comes from the culinary arts field. Before he was a DJ, he was gonna be a chef, right?
True story.
E, we all know what I'm saying. We know you're a foodie. We know you get down in the kitchen.
I just love delicious things. That's all this is.
This man can
There
cook,
is
though,
no
bro.
nothing else driven by.
He makes his barbecue
Yeah.
chicken.
Oh yeah.
And then go to my MySpace page to see how many pounds I've gained. You know what I mean? As my income has got up to be able to eat more delicious things. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll know where that passion comes from.
You were eating with Chef Ramsay. We know what's up. We know what the time it is. Okay, so with this segment, it's on me. We're going to give you celebrities, right? And you have to tell me where you're going to take them to eat or what you're cooking for them.
Interesting.
Okay, this is interesting.
So
I like
E,
this.
you're up first.
Okay.
We've seen the photos. We've seen you compare yourself in the early 90s, maybe 2000s, to Jin Tao.
Hell no.
That was freshman year, by the way.
That was good.
Freshman year, I was so ballsy as a freshman. I came in with the fucking Cisco head.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight out the gate, and no one was doing that shit back then. No one.
Yo, he was Fast and Furious way before it was Fast and Furious.
You and Jin Tao are together.
Yep.
You, Jin Tao, Pharrell,
Yeah.
and Cisco are together.
Yeah, we're looking for Jackie Chan
All right.
and Chris Tucker. Yeah.
Where are you taking these guys to eat?
Damn, that's a problem because then I would, turn it back around and be like, Junetown, where are we going? You know what I mean?
Wasn't he like a boss at like a really dope restaurant too?
I don't know that specifically, and I don't mean to stereotype, but but it's just the fact that like I love Asian food. You know what I mean? Like I love all different Asian cultured food. Like of course, like that. If you were asking me what's my last meal, it's gonna be something like that.
You put me onto the Poke Bowl.
I'm Filipino American. I just love it. I grew up.
True, me too.
I have a question for y'all too. Now that it reminds me about food, so it'll be perfect. Where are we going? We're gonna go. Me and Juntao
and Pharrell
with our
Cisco.
blonde ass hair. You know what, man? I think we're gonna go and hit up the Kogi truck.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna hit up Roy Choi's Kogi truck.
I'm giving you some more celebrities, so don't take them all. You got some more spots.
I've been on like a Roy Choi kick lately. I've been watching all his shit. I love that he's an Asian American from California who gives a fuck about the culture. Also gives a shit about like hip hop culture and just like all cool shit. And his story too is dope. To see him grow from a truck with a microwave and that's it, to the empire he's built now. Like, you can get his sauces in the store. Wow. I think I just I root for that guy. So yeah, like that's the first thing that comes to mind lately.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oh no.
You get back home to KC. Mom's just having a good time. Everybody's having a good time. You're walking down the street and you bump shoulders with the God himself, Patrick Mahomes.
For sure.
You're like, yo, what's up, Pat?
Yeah.
He's like, what's up, Bang? He's like, yo, you doing anything later? You know what? I actually got time around noon, man. Where we going to lunch?
Oh, we going to Gates on 12th Street.
Ooh, okay. What's at Gates? Is it barbecue? What
It's barbecue. But it's like people go to like Jack Stack and like all like the fancy stuff.
Right.
Like Gates is like where you really go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Gates is like if you know, like.
Is it kind of like in comparison to like how people feel actually in Philly about Philly cheesesteaks and those two Genos?
Yeah.
That's really more of a touristy kind of thing.
Yeah, like you go to whatever like the main chain restaurants or whatever, but like if you really want like the barbecue, it's Gates. But then like if it's too busy there, we go to Arthur Bryant's.
Okay.
But like Arthur Bryant's meats is good.
Pause.
But Like it's good. It's good with Gates sauce, but like we're definitely like we going to Gates, but the one on 12th Street for sure.
Okay. E-Rock.
Yeah.
You touched down in LA. For some reason you're in LA. And you know, you're walking to your hotel room and you're checking in, and all of a sudden you hear a laugh and you're like, that laugh sounds familiar. And you turn around and it's the queen herself, not Beyonce. It's Oprah.
Oh wow.
Oprah's like, hey E, how you doing, E?
She strikes me as a Soho House kind of person.
Breaking out the check.
It's just
I mean, it's
like,
she paying.
That's what I mean.
Harpo Productions.
Yeah.
So a couple of my, like bougier friends have taken me there a couple times. And I just like that spot because one, like the view's incredible. It's at the top of a building. You can walk out there on the balcony. You see the whole city. And the food is fire. And it gets mentioned. It's like referenced in music and stuff. I feel like, yeah, she wants like a nice place to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta suit up too. Do you gotta suit up with Oprah? Do you have to have like a button down?
But see, here's where I'm ignorant. Like, I don't know really, I don't know Oprah like that. So it's like, is she like a tracksuit kind of wearing?
She might be.
Person? Is she down to go hit like the hole in the wall? I don't know. I don't know.
I have a feeling Gail would definitely be with you guys too. Like her best friend. So she might just like some pizza. I don't know.
I just think of like Oprah, like she's got robots in the house doing shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole other fucking thing, bro.
Okay, Bang. You are, let's say you're in Colorado. Maybe you're traveling with the team or something. I don't know.
Is Colorado good food?
I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't eaten that much in Colorado.
I'm just assuming.
Okay.
You can even make up a spot. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll make up.
There was a fuzz spot I liked out there. That was good. I was high as shit. So who knows?
You
always go to Colorado on like a 420 show. So you can't. That's like where to go. You go to Red Rocks, you get high, you fucking eat your way through Colorado. That's what you do.
Yeah.
So you're in Colorado. You run into Tiffany Thiessen, aka Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay.
She was also in 90210. Still too old for you.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So we'll Audible. We'll give it to you, E.
Sorry, guys.
I have a T-shirt of her. I do. I do.
Hey, yo, high school crush?
Oh, definitely like poster in the locker.
Poster?
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Yo, and we're the same age. What are you doing, man?
Don't age shame him. Don't age shame him.
I didn't have cable.
No.
So where are you taking Miss
Kelly Kapowski?
Yeah.
Where are we
Tiffany
going?
Thiessen.
Val from 90210. Where are we taking her?
Yes.
Val.
That's
from
pathetic that I know
90210.
that. That is pathetic.
Hold on, I need to see who this woman is.
Wow.
Yeah. Be amazed.
We're gonna go to the Max, of course.
Okay. You're at the Max.
We're gonna go to the Max.
Max is introduced.
We're gonna have milkshakes and burgers.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna do the dance off contest with AC Slater.
Yep.
We're gonna fight each other. We're gonna fight each other in the hallway.
Yo, you get in a fight with
You know
Mario
what I'm saying?
Lopez is crazy.
Yo, Mario Lopez could punch a hole in my face. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm taking. I ain't taking her nowhere. I'm sorry.
So this might okay. So Bang, I'm gonna give you the one that I had for E.
Okay.
We talked about this gentleman before. You're at Rice Eccles Stadium, and X Games is here, and you just so happen to scuff Tony Hawk's shoe. But Tony's a really cool guy. He's like, "Oh, buddy, hey, watch your step." And you're like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Can I get you something? Can we go out for lunch or some dinner or something?" He says, "Yes." Where you taking Tony Hawk?
It's crazy. And like, I'm not just saying this because I work for the brand, but I'm going to Ivy Varley. Some of the best shrimp and grits in the city, bro.
That place looks so good.
It's so good. And then they got this catfish sandwich.
Every time he fucking posts it.
Bro.
Looks
but
amazing.
I tell you what, like the shrimp and grits I had last week, my God. And then I had this lemon bar for dessert. Listen. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Like,
Note to
But,
self: if you
like-
become friends with Bangarang, go to lunch with him.
Yeah, exactly.
He will never lead you astray.
never. Like I eat a lot downtown, but like I would probably because and I also just like the ambiance. I'm a big ambiance
right.
person.
You
Like,
care about the experience. Yeah.
Like I care, like I want to be in like a dark lit spot. You know what I'm saying? Like just low key because it's Tony Hawk. Also, like I don't want it. Like people might notice him, but like I'm gonna have a hood up. He gonna have a hood up. Like people are like, oh, just people with their hood ups. Like you're not really paying attention.
Okay.
Like I'm definitely rocking with Ivy Varley.
Okay. If I'm new, this is kind of bonus question. If I'm new to, you said Ivy Barley?
Ivy Varley.
Varley.
Yeah,
with a V.
Yeah, with a V.
Ivy Varley.
Yeah.
I'm new to there.
Yeah.
What am I ordering? What's the go-to first time experience?
You got to get the shrimp and grits.
Okay.
You got to get the shrimp. Oh my God.
Are you a sweet or are you a savory grit kind of guy?
I'm a savory. Well, no, I take that back. It depends. For breakfast, I'm a sweet.
Okay.
I'm a sweet. Like some butter, some milk, and some sugar in my grits, and I'm straight. Like, oh man, I think I might make that for dinner tonight. Actually, like some bacon and eggs and like some. But when it comes to like lunch and like dinner, I'm definitely savory. And like they got bacon. Oh, man, it's like these little bacon bits in there. I'm probably gonna go to Ivy Valley tonight for dinner.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I got two more. E, this is your last one. You're in Italy.
I've never been.
Yeah, you're going.
I would love to go.
You're going.
Manifest it. You're gonna go.
You're in Italy.
I mean, I'm on my way.
Right next to the cliffs. You see the restaurants that are on the cliff sides and stuff like that. You're there on business, right? And a guy approaches you. He has a hat on, nice jacket, maybe some sunglasses, nice watch, Italian watch. And you tell your wife, you're like, yo, is that my guy Lewis Hamilton? That is Lewis Hamilton, Formula One driver, badass,
7-time world champion,
boom,
GOAT. Don't get it fucking twisted.
Boom. I did this because I
bunch of new jump on the bandwagon, watching the Netflix show. Now I'm into it type shit. I see y'all talking shit. I see y'all talking shit.
See what you got this man started.
Yeah, it's like you in football.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
Yeah, true story.
Yeah,
he was at a party you DJ'd at the night before. He sees you and your wife.
Yeah.
He approaches you. Hey, you were that DJ.
You don't know where this is leading. It's gonna be funny.
Can I have a seat with you guys?
Yeah.
Where are we eating?
The problem is he has become plant-based only, so we couldn't eat together.
Oh. Not even
that's the problem.
No carrots.
Hey, bro,
there was a time where he was not. This is a fairly new thing. It's maybe the past 3 years, something like that.
Sure.
He is not, and this is a good educational moment for people who don't give a shit about F1 or don't know about it. But these guys really are athletes. Like they're like the cars they're driving. It's like driving a fighter jet on the ground. So think about the G's they're going through, how strong their necks have to be. They have to be in shape. I mean, they joke all the time if you watch any of the clips or whatever about like, summer break, for instance, is happening right now. They have a month off. That's when they have a cheat day. They're like, oh, I can't wait to eat a cheeseburger or something, right? Because these motherfuckers are eating like celery, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to stay super fit. Because when you're going around a corner at over 200 miles an hour, like you better be fucking fit. You're not gonna last. You know what I mean? And they're like in super heat. Like a lot of the destinations, like Bahrain is in the desert in the Middle East. It's like they lose like up to 10, 15 pounds in a race from start to finish. Because they're sweating so much. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so he's probably the worst person to go out to eat with.
Okay, so does he drink? Does he drink alcohol?
I don't think he does anything that's like not healthy. He's like a very...
Man, this dude's the Kendrick Lamar of racing.
He's like, and two, like he really cares about the environment. So he really cares about the way like, the world is being treated with like, like we all know, like the reality is like, I also get that like meat is a problem.
Yeah.
I also get that. Like I get that like cows, they're a problem. Like it's really like hurting the environment. So like big ups to him for like caring about that more than his tastes, but not to make it all serious and shit because I'm just not into it. But like, yeah.
Let's go grab a drink.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I guess he can have. You're in Italy. I guess you can have pizza, some type of like.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real. Yeah, he does. He said, "Oh, his favorite food's pasta," so we'd be good in Italy.
Okay, yeah,
yeah. He did say
nice
he loves pasta, and they do make like vegetarian, plant-based pastas that are delicious.
There you go.
There are.
It's happening. Lewis Hamilton, 2020.
That was a roller coaster.
All right, Bang. This your last one. You're in L.A. You're in this is a movie premiere. Don't know which one yet. Eroc's directing it. It's coming out soon.
Men in Black 4.
Maybe Men in Black 4. Okay. You see a beautiful beautiful woman, and she turns around. She makes eye contact with you. It's Nia Long. And Nia Long is like, hey, aren't you friends with the director? How about you come and hang out with us? And you're like, actually, I got dinner reservations. How about you come over here and eat with me and my wife? We're here over here. Where are you guys going to go eat? Bang, do you know who Nia Long is?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I just had to age shame real quick.
Yeah, you stupid. That's Dwayne Wade's wife.
No! That's Gabrielle Union.
Oh, yeah, that's Gabrielle Union.
Stop!
Oh, no, I know who Nia Long is. Hold on.
Boys in the Hood?
Hold on.
This is the best moment. I'm gonna stay quiet.
Yo!
Listen, it's been a long day for me.
This is the Instagram clip.
Don't bully him.
Of course, no. Of course, I know who Nia Long is. She was in Friday.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Like
sorry.
Ice Cube said, yes.
No, I get her. I get her and Gabrielle Union confused.
Not all black people look the same.
That's not what he said.
That's not what. Thank you. Anyways,
I'll defend you, Banger.
One was in a Hood Classic. The other one was in a Bring It On,
which was a fine film for what it was. Shout out Kirsten Dunst.
Because we in LA, we probably gonna get some seafood.
Okay.
Like we're probably gonna go somewhere like once again upscale, but like low key. I'm not versed with LA restaurants yet.
Yeah.
But because I'm like just that type of guy. Let's get some plates. Let's get some wine. Let's chill.
I like
Let's
it.
vibe. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, LA is a funny place to keep picking because, you know, like a lot of my LA friends are like super like health conscious. You know, they care about their image a lot. And I mean, that's part of the business too, but, you know, in a way. But like, you know, I was always the reason for them to like break their diets and shit. You know what I mean?
E-Rock, please come
yeah,
back.
so if I go there, like we were literally like hitting Popeyes at like 2 a.m. after the show. You know what I mean? Like they never would eat it unless I was with them.
Sounds amazing.
You know what I mean?
I haven't
And
had
like,
Popeyes in a
shout out
minute.
my boy Noah at Def Jam. He could put down like a fucking 8-piece to himself. I could tell he misses it on, you know what I mean? But he just doesn't do it unless I'm around.
Yeah.
So there you go.
You're the bad influence. And yo, and he's like, nah, I'm saying.
Correct.
Okay, fellas, man, we've been doing it 2.5 hours.
Sorry, guys.
This might have to be a
Lot of yapping.
two-part
Lot of
conversation. But I like to end my show with a music festival. We're gonna create a festival together, right? We're gonna need a location and
So many
name.
assignments today.
We're gonna do host, DJ, acts, all that stuff.
Oh man.
First thing we need to do is pick the location. Where is this festival gonna be at? It could be anywhere in the world.
Oh, wow.
Anywhere.
I'm gonna be lame and say West Wendover.
Wow.
There's a lot of space out there.
There's a lot of space. There's hotels. There's a liquor store and a dispensary.
This sounds like a precursor to something that they're already working on.
I'm just saying. I
Okay.
think it'd be cool. I would call it Bang Fest.
Oh, okay.
I want that joint. I want that joint. I think there already is a Bang Fest.
Sponsored by Pornhub.
Yeah. I think it's a porn event.
In Vegas. Definitely in Vegas.
It's after the AVN Awards.
Y'all stupid.
Okay, so we can keep West Wendover. I like West Wendover.
You
There's
don't
enough
like Bang
space.
Fest?
I don't like the name.
I want the joint in Avengers. You know, the flying base.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do the fucking festival on a flying base.
Okay.
dope.
So we're in West
Hovering
Wendover.
above Earth.
But we have
I like that.
So
Yeah.
it's above Earth. It's a hovering.
But we'll park it above West Wendover.
Yeah.
Boom.
We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I like that.
So we got our location.
Maybe it starts on the ground and then it
some
surprises
Kanye
everybody.
shit.
It surprises everybody, and all of a sudden the fucking shit rises from the ground, and now we're in the air, and you cannot escape this festival.
Bingo. So what are we calling it?
Bang Fest.
All right. Let's introduce Bang Fest.
Let's go.
They say Wendover's a quiet town. Nothing ever happens here. I say they're wrong. It's the show above Wendover. I'm talking about Bang City Bang Fest 2023. Make sure you get your tickets right now at bangfest.com. This ain't your mama's festival.
I'm gonna call Vaughn when we get out of here and be like, bro, I got the best idea.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
All right, so
Bang Fest.
I'm gonna pick a host. E, you're on deck for a DJ, all right? So, and then you're on deck for a first act. Okay, so hosting Bang Fest in outer space above West Wendover is going to be, I think we got to go Chris Rock. I think Chris Rock got to be the host of the show. I think Chris Rock is setting the tone.
That'll generate a lot of buzz.
He's coming out. He's almost, he's, outer space. Utah almost got hit with an asteroid rock.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's the right time.
Yeah.
Chris Rock comes out. Who is the DJ he's hosting or introducing?
See, the problem is like
Erockalypze.
my fucking taste, in DJs is like it's not for these settings at all.
Plus, they're homies too, so homies are like, man, you could have picked me.
I need to think about it, because this is like we're talking a big, large scale, like
history
lot
being
of
made.
people, right? I don't know.
They can't even tag team it.
I feel like that's a better question for Bang because he's been connecting with all these guys and working with these guys and DJing with these guys and like
he's throwing an audible.
No, I'm just being real. Like he knows more of like who's really killing it in these spaces and for these type of crowds. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Bang.
Wait, so who's the first DJ?
No, who's the DJ?
Like
This is our house DJ for the night for Bang Fest 2023.
Ooh, see, and it's got your name on it, so I feel like he should pick the DJ.
No, fuck that. You should pick. Okay, you pick first artist then.
Yeah, we'll go to. You're on deck for first artist.
You're on deck
opener.
for first artist.
Okay, I got a DJ.
Dead or alive. Dead or alive, by the way.
Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think DJ AM would kill that shit.
Yeah. Rest
Ooh,
in peace.
yeah.
We could get a DJ AM hologram.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna get real morbid and say no.
Nah.
Let's do DJ AM. We agree?
Yeah.
Why not?
In space, Bang Fest, above West Window.
Maybe it's DJ AM with Travis Barker still. With their collaboration.
Okay.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's perfect for a festival.
Yeah.
They were the first DJ drummer duo ever to do Coachella.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They're definitely experienced in it.
Boom. They're setting the night off right.
Yeah.
Chris Rock, y'all motherfuckers ready for
Jesus.
He's probably gonna say DJ AM.
Y'all ready for motherfucking AM? And that one Kardashian?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's gonna happen.
Okay, so who is Chris Rock introducing first to open the show?
Open the show.
This is our opener. Opening this Bang Fest.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Ooh.
Dollar sign.
I like that.
The cool thing about these artists is that they can bring Ty Dolla $ign and friends. Who knows? Could be YG. Comes out with them.
Plus, when you think of a party atmosphere, who else do you want to party with besides Ty Dolla $ign?
Dollar $ign.
Dollar sign.
Should be lit.
That should be crazy.
When he opened up for Chris Brown at the Indigo tour and he broke his guitar, I lost my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, this dude is great. He's awesome.
I think another option could be Baby Keem.
Ooh. Yes.
Baby Keem and friends.
I mean, even before this Kendrick tour, you saw what he was doing, right?
Oh, yeah.
During a fucking pandemic.
Yeah. And now that man's outside.
And analytically, Utah fucked with that record.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
No.
Yes, we do.
You already know it's real shit.
You got analytics to speak the facts.
Yep. Whether they wanted to listen to us or not.
This thing comes on.
Yeah, I'm telling you. This is how you start Bang Fest.
Yes.
We're 10,000, 1,500,000 feet up in the air.
Yep.
And this goes off.
Everyone put your O2 on. Here we go.
It's going to be crazy.
Jump in that. Woo.
Yep.
Some in that bitch. Jump in that. Jump in that fire.
And you gotta cut the volume.
Jump in that bitch.
Jump in that.
Jump in that whip.
Don't do it, kids. Don't do it. No, don't come in that bitch.
Chris Rock saying all that.
Yeah. Y'all stupid.
See how perfect that opening is?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Okay.
he just cuts it. Don't come in that bitch.
Please don't.
If you like money.
Oh, damn. Okay, so we got Chris Rock hosting. We got DJ AM and we got Travis Barker, Kardashian out there. And Baby Keem opens up the show.
Or Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign.
And
Baby
Baby
Keem
Keem.
comes out.
Yeah.
Who's next? We'll do one more, then we'll do a co-headliner and then a headliner.
Oh, wow. We're doing the headliner thing.
Yep.
See, don't you think that's kind of outdated, though? I just want to throw in a little wrench there and say, like, I don't know if the opener levels to this thing really matters anymore. I feel like people are more excited about a really good lineup, period.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Definitely. Only reason why I said headliner is just so we know.
Oh, so we know what in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't want to have Michael Jackson opening.
Truth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
True.
But I think right now, Ty Dolla $ign, Keem.
We need a woman in this mix.
We do.
We need a woman in this mix. At least a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it sounds terrible because she's not an opener, but you know, like I think going back to Meg Thee Stallion would be pretty fucking flame.
Yeah.
I think that
crowd would go crazy.
Or Sweetie.
Yup, Sweetie could really.
Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Money Long.
How about we have I don't know if it's appropriate, but a woman set.
Yeah, I'm in my bag, but I mean his too.
Listen, I have a whole woman set that I put in the
every time
club,
you see me, I
and that
got
shit
some
goes
new
off, bro.
He sure does.
She brings out this one too.
How we forget about Cardi B?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Lexa would be mad as shit.
So it's going crazy.
Yeah.
Are there any?
You got to get a towel for that cat.
Yeah.
Are there any women legends that you would want to throw on there too?
Rest in peace, but Aaliyah.
Oh my goodness.
Obviously, like once again, rest in peace. But
I know I was
if
too young
could
to
see
be
her
able to
live-
ever see her live. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
She did amazing things at such a young age too.
Yeah.
Like incredible things. And she was beautiful, man. She was going in Hollywood and stuff too. Like
I know this is a random one, but MIA was one of my favorite female performers I've ever seen. She performed at the Depot, and she is fucking incredible live.
Is she really?
The energy she creates is really something.
I think that
And it's with a purpose. Like her whole show from start to finish is very thought through. There's like a real story being told. So I think that'd be dope. I haven't seen her since. Yeah.
This comes on.
This shit slaps.
I'm telling you, when he did the Black Rob joint, when he flipped this, I was like, oh
Did
my
I?
God.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You're like,
I got
whoa. So like, it was ill the way he did it. Oh yeah. 2007.
That's festival vibes right there.
Oh
man.
yeah. And we're high up in the sky,
all I'm
planes,
saying.
spaceships going.
That's what I'm saying.
People that can't be on the actual platform, they rented out jets and they're just chilling around.
Yep.
Satellite concert. I love it.
Me too.
We're almost at our headliner. This is the person that's going to be opening up for the person that's going to shut down Bang Fest. Who's this person? People, group. And remember, it doesn't have to just be hip hop. It could be anything.
True.
Yeah, but I think we all know hip hop is the biggest genre right now. Like I love house music and all that stuff, but
I get it. If you're legit putting together a festival,
we a festival,
let's go.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
go time.
Ooh, who you think?
You seen who we've had? We've had Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
We've had all the ladies, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Keem shut it down.
Yeah.
DJ AM, Travis Barker going crazy.
It's true.
I mean, for personally, it's a tie between Travis Scott and Kanye.
Yeah.
Like,
those are good answers.
Like, it's a tie between, like, if we're talking about like people with hits, and it'd probably be Travis Scott first and then Kanye, just because Kanye could literally perform for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Travis Scott could too, but like Kanye's 2 hour performance, I feel like would be much more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
Can we do?
But what do you guys think?
Well,
because those are just my picks.
I love both of them. I say we do this man first and the other man second.
Bro,
this man comes
this
out.
Shit come out.
Chills, goosebumps. This man.
Yeah.
And you know he can bring out Drizzy too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So him and Drizzy are doing the thing.
About Dre. How we forget about Dre?
Well, I was when you were gonna get the headliner.
Oh, there you go.
It's always been a dream, you know.
Oh yeah. There you go.
If you got that unlimited budget, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
They come out to this
Get
song
the
right
sixth
here.
God. You know what I'm saying?
It's broadcasting on Fortnite.
I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care what opinion you have. I've seen this dude command 80,000 on an island in New York
crazy.
With my wife by my side, and we watched him command that in the rain, and he had no fucking dancers, no other hype men on stage. It was him on a set. It's incredible.
Incredible. Come on, man. What you gonna do when this comes on?
Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger Flame, he in sicko mode.
Come on, man. What are we doing here? Bang Fest. What?
Exactly.
Make this here with all the ice all in the booth at the game. Yo, West Wendover's going crazy.
What's crazy is this song still goes off in the club. It's
Hell
so
yeah.
like slow, but
Hell
at the
yeah.
same time, like it's just got that bounce.
I definitely play that almost every pregame.
Yeah, you have to.
That's a fucking hype ass song. Come on now.
Can he just?
That's made for festivals.
Yeah.
Let's say it.
Oh yeah,
that
facts.
song is
It
made
is.
for festivals.
This guy, can he just come out somewhere? Maybe he comes out before, maybe like Keem or something. Just because
he should come.
Gotta do it for the kids.
Yeah, just because.
definitely.
Just a song.
That is my favorite song to drop at high school dance jump offs that I DJ, because I love to see all the chaperones' faces when they're singing the actual lyrics.
Yeah, you cut the music.
I do, and I put it on my story. Yes, I do.
Okay, so we are now. Asteroids are going crazy. There's pyrotechnics.
Yep.
We're seeing things we haven't seen before because we're at the brink of space.
Yeah.
Fireworks are stuck in the air, exploding. It's going crazy. And this comes on.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And then Jay-Z comes floating down.
Come on, man.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Just
in a Maybach that's not even out yet.
Yeah, in a Maybach. It's a
chopped
Maybach
it in half.
spaceship.
And it's got a rocket in it.
Also, all motherfuckers will find me.
Yup.
Watch the Throne.
Yeah, we should have a Watch the Throne reunion as the headliners.
Ooh.
That's
Bro.
the show.
That's the $2,000 ticket right
Come
there.
on,
I'm paying
man.
$2 for it.
Think about what can happen on this show though, because now we have good music that can come out.
Yeah.
Sean comes out.
Yeah, man.
Push comes out. There's Eclipse reunion. Ugh. Come on, man.
I want the fucking Rock La Familia to pop out. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying?
Oh yeah, Seagull comes out.
I even want Freeway to come out and do his joint. You know what I'm saying?
Here comes Benny Siegel.
I want Dame Dash to make up. You know what I mean? I want all these motherfuckers to show up to space.
I love it. Bang Fest 2023.
It would take their capital to make it to space, by the way. We would need them.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we made some
Sponsored
good
by
choices.
Tesla. Sponsored by a billionaire. And
shout out Elon one time.
Yep.
He donated the stage to us actually.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. It's the SpaceX stage.
There's strippers on it because of the X.
Yo, what I've learned about billionaires and all that shit is, they got to put it somewhere. So it's not that far fetched, y'all.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, they got to put
Anything
it
is
somewhere.
possible. Cool, fellas, man. That is a great episode.
Dre, thank you. Hold on. Right. We want to thank you, man, just for creating a moment for us to be able to just catch up and get together again, man. I know it's been a long time. I know we're all busy. We all got lives. We all got shit going on. But Dre, thank you for doing this because I was looking forward to this, man, for real.
Me too.
I was so excited just to see you guys and to link up and to put headphones on again and be able to be in front of a mic with y'all. And it's just bringing all those feel-good daily moments we had for years, right?
Yeah, man.
Flooding back. So
yeah, man.
thank you, Dre.
Well, it's not going to be long until we have it again.
Yeah, we got to.
It's going to be fun.
We got to. I want to do a tea episode. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to.
The first
I want
now
to rip
saying?
souls apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
We can
what I
do
mean?
that.
I'm ready.
Yo, hit that pink one for me.
I'm just trying to create stuff out there for people to
I'm
tune in again.
definitely going to use that as the bit.
As you should.
Yo. That's
What's happening?
And we just got fired. So there's that.
That's the Instagram, yo.
That's
the hook, whatever. Yeah. No, I just got fired. Don't say you don't. Hey, the views expressed on this podcast
do not reflect those.
What's the where we at this weekend? What's the vibes looking like?
Actually, I fly to Vegas.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday,
It's
and
a
then
Vegas weekend?
Yes,
Hell
Vegas
yeah.
weekend. Pray for me.
Oh, I found it. It just hit me. I told y'all, we've been in the group chat, we've been talking about riders. I told y'all I'm going to come up with the rider segment.
That's it. We got to come back for the rider segment.
No, we're doing it right now. What's on his rider?
What's on my rider?
What's on Bangarang's rider?
Okay.
I would love to.
You don't get to. It's us. There has to be a Model X to pick him up.
Oh wait, so this is y'all discussing my rider.
Oh, we're creating each other's riders.
Oh, okay. All right. Y'all go first. Go ahead, because I'm gonna just go ahead.
There has to be some type of chicken wing. Has to be really nice chicken wings.
You fucker.
He went for the chicken wings.
For the
Hey, no napkins.
This guy. Is mine going to be a pot of rice? Is that what he's going to say?
I was going to say some cup bop. Right? I was going to say cup bop.
There has to be a gallon of tequila.
Casamigos, preferably.
Casamigos.
Yeah.
Okay. Bang is also going to have to need new headphones. It has to be new. The latest and greatest headphones, Bluetooth. Matter of fact, it has to be surgically put into his ears upon arrival.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. It's all on your rider.
Yeah. This motherfucker. That's it? That's it.
No, it's a whole list.
I was gonna say that's a pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty light. Like that's
rider.
it.
That's an easy rider.
You gotta be respectful. There have to be some type of mansion. You can't stay in like this, the Hilton or whatever. You gotta have your own mansion.
Damn, y'all really think I'm this bougie, huh?
You are. You can't have first class. You have to have the jet.
He's just trying to manifest for you.
Thank you. I
It's very
appreciate
nice,
it.
right?
It's very nice of you.
I'm gonna work this segment out. I'm gonna work it out a little bit more. The rider. I'm working it out. What's the socials? Where can we follow the journey of Bangarang?
Bangarang the DJ, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, www.djbangarang.com.
Yo, DJs, you should connect with Bang if you haven't. He's got some amazing edits and remixes that have been, quite frankly, helping me.
Have they really?
In a lot of events. I've been jumping in that folder left and right ever since you cheat coded me that weekend.
I gave him the WW, the XYZ.
I got the whole
R2, left, right, down, up.
Got the whole shit. And he's constantly putting out new edits, new remixes. I want to big you up, Bang. I'm super proud of you, bro.
You need to pull out that GoPro though.
And your shit's fire. So go support the homie for real.
Yeah,
I will.
Break out that GoPro. You do cool shit.
Yeah, I know. He been like riding my ass. No pause.
I will literally be your production guy, bro. Whatever you need. Let's go.
I might take you up on that.
No, I would love to. We're going to. We're going to create this as a reason to hang out.
Any upcoming shows? I know you guys just had a really successful one.
Yeah.
Any other, as far as like on who you work for and whatnot?
Yeah, man. Obviously, Live Night Events has got a lot of shows going on. Obviously, like so much going on. Personally, I've got Gashi. He's coming to Salt Lake.
If you have not seen this man live,
yeah, he puts on a performance.
His energy is incredible.
Very passionate. And then today we just announced Rich the Kid.
Wow.
So I'll be on that one. So I'm really got those two coming up.
So
playing in Downstairs Park City. Love that room. Like such a vibe up there. Playing at Sky, playing at Flanker. Football starting up on Sunday. So like come check us out on Sundays at Flanker. I'm gonna just be around, man. Like, just follow me on Instagram, Bangarang the DJ, and putting out new edits. I got some remixes I've been sitting on, some mashups I've been sitting on. Just been like, now that like life is like settled down for me, I've been able to like really create, like make extra time and like make use of the time, I guess too, because like not to go back on it, but like when pandemic, my goal wasn't to be like the next David Guetta. It was just to like get down a process because I knew everything was gonna come back. So like, I've been able to get down like a process and understand the programs enough that I can make use of the little time I have. So just been trying to like do a lot more creating musically and edits and mashups and stuff. So Instagram, Bangarang the DJ, and everything is there.
Boom. Erockalypze. What's up, man? What's the are we able to go live on what's it?
TikTok
yet?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going live on TikTok. What else are we doing?
Yeah, so just connect with me digitally first, right? Like I would love that because I think that the effort and time I'm putting into content in the form of reels and stuff like that, it's like the algorithm actually is favoring those kind of things. So
it's so easy on the eyes too. It looks so beautiful.
It's fun, man. And
your content is so dope.
Thank you, man. And and honestly, like, I just want to, for me personally today, DJing still is like, I want to do all the super creative, fun things that are fulfilling for me, you know? So that's one of them. Support the outlet, support, you know, the Instagram, the YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Those are where really I'm primarily at. Of course, if you're local to Utah, a Real Salt Lake game is always a great time. And you can catch me there really wilding out and just flying free. So that's also a fun event.
This man plays hip hop at RSL. I like when I was DJing, I was so afraid to play that shit. I wouldn't even lie to you. This man plays that shit though. Like, I be watching the videos and like, but it's dope though because it shows that like Utah has that culture and Utah can support that culture.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
So kudos to you for like
thanks, man.
Like giving that to people in that medium. I feel like it helps just hip hop culture in general. Like people in Utah, like, oh,
you get it.
Yeah. So like, thank you.
And the feedback too, like I've been getting to, has been dope because they'll be, you know, a lot of times these teams travel with other news reporters, other media people in the business. They come here, right? And they visit. And I always catch a tweet or something like that where they're like, yo. Like, and I even saw like other fan bases dissing their fucking DJ, tagging me in it and being like, yo, y'all need to step it up. You know what I mean? So
whoops, shots fired.
That's why that's why I really love it too, because it's like this fun new, you know, different challenge, different audience, different everything. And then I've been really enjoying also putting a lot more effort into like the private sector and just doing like different types of events. So if you need a dope, funky, fresh DJ, holler at your boy. I would love to do something different, creative, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to the nightlife or anything like that, but like, I've been personally really loving like trying to do other things. So, you know, if you have a creative idea and you want music behind it, or you want to collab and do something, holler at me.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys coming through. Waldo, if you need a photographer, videographer, hit him up. Temptation Marketing. I got it right that time, huh? Yeah. On Instagram and Facebook and all that good stuff. You know where to find Waldo.
Big ups to Waldo for putting up with just our fucking hangout, our catch-up, 3-hour catch-up session.
Bro, my
it's
man
probably like, this shit is fucking going forever. I did not sign up for this.
I bet his ass hurt from sitting in that chair, bro.
Yo, I can hear Eroc's knees right now.
Yeah, for real.
Is it time to go yet?
Go back on the YouTube video and see my adjusting for
real.
Fucking 10 minutes.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know all that bullshit. Stop telling women what to do with their bodies. Pay women more. And you guys didn't say the word. The word was Hennessy, by the way.
Thank God. You got some?
No, actually I do. I got Henny Black back there. But
keep that to yourself.
Yeah. You know what the deal is. Y'all have a great day. Have the day you deserve. Protect your light. We out. Peace.